Hello. Great to see you today. We're excited to have you with us, and with Beyond Education, we're really excited that we're able to be here in this amazing time in the world where we have more opportunities than ever to be able to help people, to be able to study abroad and travel abroad, do business abroad, work abroad, and uh, and so the opportunities like never before. And so we're trying to get you, especially students, ready. And so we want all students to be ready to study abroad. We're encouraging everyone to do well in their academics and take all kinds of courses in additional to your regular studies. Continue to take additional courses to your studies. This will only build your knowledge base and your skill base, and it'll show you the visa officers that you're really intending to study hard and become a good student and to gain skills and knowledge to be able to help you for your chosen profession. This is a time like no other when we have such resources available. Almost every street in your city has got classes that are available and courses that are available, not to mention all the online courses that are available. Wow, just amazing today that how much knowledge and skills that we can gain. And so we want to be getting as much as we can, especially if you're going to study in an English speaking country. You need to work hard on your English. You want to prepare it well. Every day you need to be reading and writing and speaking and listening and thinking in English, so that at nighttime you begin dreaming in English. This is preparing you for immersion into an environment where all you'll be hearing is English, all you'll be seeing is English, and so if you're studying in an English speaking country, that will be true for you. And so you need to get your brain ready for that and get your communication abilities ready for that, and to be able to read well, write well, speak well, listen well, think well in English. And I can't stress this enough. You need to prepare yourself academically. This is going to bring you right now is the foundation stage of your life. If you get the foundation well in place, if it's solid, again, English is the international language. It's recognized in every sector of the world, and in every sector of business, every sector of of, uh, of interest that English is recognized. And so if you become gifted and skilled in speaking English and writing English and reading English and listening to English, that thinking in English, that you're going to have a great opportunity that's going to put you in a better placement for the brightest future. All right, right now we'd like to invite one of our students that's planning to study in the United States, named Devendra. I'd like to invite him to come in and join our live audience on TikTok and YouTube. And so please join us, Devendra. Yes, we're going to go with Devendra. How are you feeling today, Devendra?
Feeling good.
Good, great. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do our mock interview and for your student visa. And
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
great. So happy to see you. And so my name is Craig Phillips, and I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Devendra Guru.
Happy to meet you, Devendra. And today I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application to study in the United States. Let us begin. Tell me, Devendra, why do you want to study in the United States?
I'm studying accounting since grade 8 standard, and studying in US provides lots of opportunities in quality education, quality um, unique curriculums, and advanced technology, and that education system uh, provides provides mm, the accounting programs. They run accounting programs while studying there, and the education system there was flexible and flexible methods of studying. So I love studying in US.
Okay, very good, Devendra. Tell me which university do you hope to study, and what degree do you hope to pursue?
University that I want to study is Troy University, and the degree is that I pursue studying is business accounting,
Okay, bachelor's in.
bachelor in business accounting.
Okay, very good, very good. And please tell me about your academics, Devendra. Tell me about your GPA and what you were
And
studying.
My GPA is 2.45 in 12th standard.
Okay, very good. And what were you studying in 12th standard? What was your emphasis?
Management.
Management.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And tell me, why do you like accounting?
Accounting is based on the income expenses uh, and financial data in organization and companies.
Right.
So I like accounting.
Very good. And how did you do in your accounting classes in upper level studies?
Well, talking about accounting compared to the other subjects, uh, my in accounting, my score was uh, higher than other subjects in account, so I love it to
Okay,
study account.
very good, very good. All right, and please tell me, have you done your IELTS test?
No, I have done Duolingo in
Duolingo.
Yeah.
What was your Duolingo score?
110.
110. Okay, very good. And please tell me that about Troy University. Where is it located?
Troy University is located in Kentucky State.
Okay, and please tell me about the city there.
City, I searched in Google, but I didn't find that city. But soon I will search again and see who is city
Okay,
is
yeah,
located.
it'd be a good idea. Go ahead and get fully prepared about the city and the state, and tell me about the university. How old is the university?
University, I did not search about the university till now, but I will
Okay.
search it later.
Yes, it's important to do your research,
Yeah.
Devendra, about the city, about the state.
I
About
tried that university. I searched in Google, but I found so many Troy University, and I got confused which one is that university.
Okay, okay. So all right. So find out which one you were accepted, and then
Mhm.
the address on it, and then type in the address for that.
Okay.
Okay, and then okay, let's continue. And so, please tell me, Devendra, do you have any family or relatives living in the United States?
No, I don't have any family or any relatives.
Okay, and what will be the tuition and living expenses per annum for studying at this university?
Well, for me, there the tuition cost is I think $15,000.
Okay, and the living expenses?
Living expenses is I haven't
Okay, you need to do your
source.
research on
Yeah,
that too. And then, okay, and please tell me who will be your sponsor?
sponsor my sponsor will be my brother who is in Indian military and he has been working there for 6 years and my father
Mm.
who is been working in Saudi Arabia in reputed hotel and he's the chef over there
Yes.
and my mother she has her own hotel in Mana in our hometown
Okay.
and we have a small agro farm of apple
Mhm.
over there.
Okay, very good. All right, excellent. And please tell me the combined annual income of your family, Devendra.
Combined income of our family is $65,000.
Okay, and then tell me, do you have any savings set apart for your studies?
Yeah, we have saving in our bank. account, and we all have a combined account, and we have $50,000.
Okay. And set aside for your studies.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. And tell me that are you planning to work while you're in the United States?
No, I'm planning to focus in my study. So
Okay. Very good. And have you ever broken a law before, Devendra?
not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And have you ever been addicted to drugs or alcohol?
No, never.
Do you have any type of relationship with anyone in the United States?
No.
Okay, and then after you graduate, what are you planning to do, Devendra?
After graduation, I'm planning to return my home country,
Mhm.
hometown, and do my own business and do my. I want to help my mother, my my society, and I want to implement my education system in Nepal. The that I pursue from United States, and I want to implement my that education system in Nepal.
Okay, very good, Devendra. And please tell me that why should you receive a visa to study in the United States? Why do you feel that you're qualified for the visa?
Uh, well, I'm the accounting student, and the education system over there was uh, over there that I want to get. I want to study that match with me. So, and if you give me that visa, I will gain my education. I will get the quality education of United States, and
Okay, show me why you're coming back to Nepal after you graduate.
uh, after graduate, I come to Nepal and help help the people of my hometown who are really uneducated or illiterate, and I want to give some education of the United States education that I gained from United States. I want to give some education to them, and I want to help the society as well.
Very good, Devendra. Based on the answers that you've given today, I'm happy to grant you a visa to study in the United States.
Thank
Welcome. And so Devendra, let's go back through it again. So you want to prepare yourself well. That means every day working on your English, English, English. So you're planning to study in the United States, so watch American English videos, English news, American news, American documentaries, American motivational talks and informational talks like TED Talks and from the U.S. And look for your fields of interest and then watch it, pause it, repeat it in the mirror. Watch it, pause it, repeat it in the mirror. Watch it, pause it, repeat it in the mirror. So that you're listening carefully, picking up all the pronunciation of the words, all the style of communication, all the grammar and vocabulary, and now you're repeating those back the same way into a mirror. So you're developing that American style of communication, which will be so valuable for you to understand what people are saying to you and it's valuable for them to understand what you are saying to them. And so as you develop this American style of communication, it will be so helpful for your studies and for building friendships. And sometimes those friendships will only last a little while, but sometimes they'll go for your full life. And they'll call you in the future. Hey, Devendra, I was thinking about you. That I know you're strong in accounts, and right now that we know this company that's really needs a good accountant. So we'd like to get you to encourage you to apply at this company. And so that you never know when the friendships can give opportunities, and so for not only jobs but for meeting each other in the future and perhaps business together. You just never know what great things can come by building good friendships. And this starts with good communication, and it starts with conversations. And being able to talk well, listen well, talk well, listen well, talk well, listen well. And so to introduce yourself and then find out about the other person and give them full attention. This is so important in communication. And so watching the videos and actually doing conversation with native English speakers is going to be so valuable for you in your preparations, Devendra. And for our live audience, I encourage you to do the same. So as many native speakers as you can speak with, wow, go after them and begin speaking to them. Just introduce yourself. Hello, my name is Devendra. What is your name? And then they give their name. You say, nice to meet you. If the person's name is Charlie, nice to meet you, Charlie. Where are you from? Wow, you're from New York City. Wow, that's the biggest city in America. It's so nice and nice place. And so, what are you studying here? And I'm studying math. Wow, I'm studying accounting. It's very close to each other. Yeah. And what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? Well, I like to go snow skiing during this winter time, and then I like to go water skiing during the summertime. And hey, I've never tried snow skiing before, but I think I might like it. Yeah, ever go with anyone else? And so yes, a group of us go sometimes. You'd be happy to join us, and we'd be happy for you to join us. So then you get connected and you learn new hobbies and you gain new skills and new abilities and you make good friends in your classes that will help you answer questions for you. You build friendships with the professors and they can give you more guidance and more knowledge and more encouragement. And so so this communication in the English language is so vital for your bright future, global future. It's the international language, so it's one that's going to be around for a while as an international language. So the more that you can get it into yourself, the better that it will be for your future. And so it's so nice. Devendra, you've done a great job today, but I encourage you to continue to work harder on this. And so let's talk too about your arriving at the visa office, and you have your appointment for your visa interview. So you want to arrive between an hour and 30 minutes ahead of time. And if your visa appointment's at 10 o'clock, you want to get there between 9 and 9:30. And as soon as you get there, you show the security guard your appointment letter. And then he'll tell you to have a seat. He'll call you in a minute. And so when you have a seat, just put your files of your documents in your lap and just stretch out your legs and let your arms hang limp and close your eyes and take some deep breaths and relax yourself and think of the most beautiful place you've ever been and just enjoy that place and relax all the muscles from the top of your head down to the sole of your feet, relaxing, letting all the tension go out of your body, taking deep breaths and thinking of that beautiful place. And then the security guard will come and tell you, please come, and it's your turn. And so you go in and you go up to the window and you show your passport and your appointment letter, and they give you a badge. You clip it on and you go through security, and then you go into the main hallway and down to the main lobby, go through the lobby, and then the security there will guide you to the room where your interview will take place. There, the security will take your appointment letter and we'll take that to the examiners to put you in line for your interview. And then the security man will tell you to have a seat. And so you look for a comfortable seat. Again, place your documents in your lap and relax, stretch out your legs, relax your arms, and close your eyes and think of that beautiful place and just take some deep breaths and let it out and relax all the muscles from the top of your head all the way down to the sole of your feet. So you're just like fully relaxed and fresh and ready. And then they'll call your name, Devendra Gurung. Please go to window number 3. And so you hop up, stretch out, and with a big smile, march up to the window and say, good morning, ma'am. Good morning, sir. And or if it's afternoon, good afternoon, sir. Good morning. Good afternoon, ma'am. And so then they'll begin to ask you questions. They'll say, please give me your full name. And then you give your full name and please show me your passport. And so you pass your passport, and then they will begin to ask you questions. The question process will only take 3 or 4 minutes at the most, and so they're going to ask 3 or 4 questions only. But these questions tend to revolve around these main questions, which are: why do you want to study in the United States? And tell me about your academic background. And please tell me who will be your sponsors for studying there. At which university? What program are you planning to study in? And what your sponsors do, and what are your plans after you complete your studies. And so, based on your answers, then they're going to give you a visa or not give you a visa. So why do people not get their visas? Okay, sometimes it's because the visa officer can understand, the person is not understanding the visa officer's English, and the officer's not understanding the person who he's interviewing. And so that is so important, again, that we beef up our English language, make it super strong so that we can understand what the officer's saying and so that they can understand what we are saying. Then, number two, that after the English, we also need to be very confident, and that, sir, that I want to study in the United States for these reasons, and so please, and then you also want to show your truthfulness. Now, the officers have been trained to see if you're telling the truth or telling a lie, and if you're telling any lie during the interview, they're most likely not going to give a visa. So you have to tell the truth. And so that makes it so important that you have your academics correct, that the scores correct, and you also have your finances told correctly, and you have enough finances. Make sure that you have enough finances in place to cover all of your education. And so this is so important, to get all of the finances in place for your full education. And so if they have any doubt that you're not going to be able to pay for your studies, then you're not going to get your visa. You need to have well above the amount that's needed. If your family income and family expenses is barely above what your educational expenses are, 9 times out of 10, you'll not get your visa. And so it's important to have a good finance. Even if you need to borrow money and put it into your account, you should do that so that you have enough money to cover your full expenses and for your full terms of study. And so that's very important. And then again, that you want to help them understand you're not planning to stay in the United States. You're planning to focus on your studies, not work in the United States, but you're planning to come back to your home country and use the skills and knowledge and degree that you've earned to be able to benefit your family and society in your home country. And so this is very important for our visa interview. And the officer has to be convinced that everything you say is true and that you're fully ready for studies in the United States. Okay? And so, Devendra, do you have any questions?
One question. Yeah, one question, that why you choose US but not other country?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the reason that most people choose the United States over other countries is that U.S. is the economic leader of the world, and the biggest economy on earth, and it has the vastest number of higher educational institutions, the vastest number of research and research facilities, the vastest number of resources, and a huge, great flexible system where you can add classes outside of your major. You can switch to another major. You can transfer to another university. All these things are easy in the United States, and so compared to other countries. So, and plus it is the highest number of international students of any country. And so all these things combined make the U.S. the #1 go-to spot for students in the world. Yeah. So you can say especially matching up with your own plan of studies. That if you're an accounting major, the U.S. has the most huge accounting systems on earth, and and that they're the greatest history in accounting and the greatest achievements in accounting. And the U.S. has the highest standard of accounting. So these things are very valuable then for your future in accounting. And so, so those are things why it matches up with you, and that you're able to afford the study in the United States, and it has the greatest amount of resources for you to be able to complete your studies in the best way. And so that's why I want to study in the United States. Yeah, simple, natural, and not, you don't have to use a whole lot of technological terms, but just simple terms of why that you want to study in the United States. Good. All right. Any other questions, Devendra?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, you've done very well today, Devendra. I'm so excited to interview you today. And will we see you tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. See you tomorrow. Great. Have a great day. Okay, back to our live audience again. They were very excited to be with you and help you prepare yourself. I encourage you to go on to YouTube and watch the Beyond Education Consultancy YouTube videos, where you'll get more practice and more skills and get more knowledge that will be very beneficial for you in your preparations to get your visa to study in the United States and in other countries. You know, we're talking primarily about the United States, but this is also in general for other countries too. You want to get yourself fully ready academically, financially. You want to tell the truth. You want to have true documents. You want to have everything set in order. You want to prepare yourself by doing the research on the country that you're going to study in, the state that you're going to study in, the city that you're going to study in, the university that you're going to study in, the department that you're going to study in, the international department where the university's in the university where you're studying. And so all these things will be valuable for you in building your knowledge and ability to be able to start well at the university. Again, we can't overemphasize the need for good English conversation skills. And so you're going to be using these same skills in your interview. You're going to be using the skills when you're talking to people at the university, on the telephone or online. And you're going to be using them as you're on the flight going to your country. And you're going to be using them again as you enter the country and they meet you. Yeah, so please get your English ready, and so that when you arrive, you'll be able to start conversations quickly, introduce yourself, and build friendships, and these things will be very valuable for your bright future. Well, we're going to sign off for now, but we'll come back on in a few minutes. Okay, great talking with you.